This is the kind of problem you look at and your brain might be like, ah, what is this? This type of problem, though, surprisingly, can be easier than some of the other types once we read through it. So let's read through it and I'll give you some tips on trying to make it a little easier. So to treat a patient with dehydration, a nurse uses a drip machine to administer fluids to the body, 1 drip at a time from a bag. The number of drops of saline S left in the bag m minutes after the nurse begins a drip machine can be modeled with the following function. So this sentence sounds weird, but this actually gives us a big clue what's going on. So S, number of drops S left in the bag. Let's actually underline that too. So we're going to even put right here, we're going to just put S is number of drops. So we're just going to kind of label that. And m minutes after the machine. So we'll just say that's minutes after machine begins. So that can be helpful because then you kind of know what each variable after machine begins. There we go. That's kind of helpful so we can see what each variable stands for, and it just helps us decipher it a little bit. So use this model to determine how many drops are still left in the bag 12 minutes after the nurse starts the machine. Well, hey, we just labeled M, that's minutes after the machine, and that would be our 12 minutes. We need to determine how many drops, so basically we're trying to determine S at 12 minutes. And so that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to have S of 12, we're putting 12 in for M, or if that's too confusing, you can just substitute it in over here. Because that's really what it means, is when the 12's here, it's just saying, oh, we're going to substitute 12 in anywhere there's an M, and then plus 6,000. So negative 30 times 12, we're going to get negative 360 plus 6,000. So we want to make sure to do order of operations. And then that will give us 5640. Is that right? 3, yeah. So 5,640 drops. So basically all all of these words, all it was saying is just plug in 12 for M to find out how many drops. Okay, so just when you get this kind of problem, think, hey, this might be one of those that's actually one of the easier problems I need to do. Hopefully that made sense. If you're feeling confused, please reach out.